a small island standing silently in the middle of a lake. But what if there was a lake within that island, and within that lake a volcano still alive? Can water hide within the heart of a mountain, and fire within that water? In Luzon Island, Philippines, there's a place that whispers the answers to these questions, as if nature itself wishes to reveal its mysteries. Taal Volcano. Small, silent, yet powerful enough to capture the world's attention. This volcano is only 311 meters high, so it doesn't pierce the sky like gigantic mountains. Instead, it stands like a modest hill in the heart of a lake. Nevertheless, geologists call it the world's smallest active volcano. Because although it looks small, the fire beneath it has shaped the destiny of the Philippines for centuries. Taal is located in the middle of Taal Lake, inside a massive caldera that collapsed long ago after a much larger eruption. Thanks to its unique structure, it's popularly referred to as an island in a lake in an island, and a volcano in the lake. In other words, nature seems to have folded into itself here. The dance of water and fire happens right at this spot. Despite its size, people often ask why it's so dangerous. The answer is hidden deep below. Just beneath the volcano, there's a magma chamber very close to the surface. When this magma meets the lake water, sudden phreatic and phreatomagmatic eruptions occur. So giant steam explosions happen when the water suddenly overheats. While this might look like a small tremor on the surface, in seconds, thousands of tons of ash, gas, and steam can be thrown into the sky. The major eruption in 1911 was one of the deadliest examples. In just a few hours, more than 1,300 people lost their lives. When it showed its fury again in 1965, the sky was darkened for days. The 2020 eruption even covered the Philippine capital Manila with ash clouds, forcing thousands to evacuate their homes. Taal, with more than 50 recorded eruptions throughout history, has become nature's small but mighty reminder. And then, on the morning of October 26, 2025, it woke up once again. At 2:55 a.m., steam suddenly began to rise from the surface of the lake. Scientists recorded the first phreatic eruption at that moment. Then, around 8:13 and 8:20 a.m., two more Phreatomagmatic eruptions occurred. During these, columns of steam and gas reached heights between 1,200 and 2,100 meters, filling the sky. Everything happened within minutes. But soon ashfall began in the villages around the lake, turning the sky gray. The Philippine Institute of Volcanology and Seismology, PHIVOLSES, announced a warning of Alert Level 1, a low-risk but cautionary situation. Why is the Philippines so volcanic? The answer lies in the country's geological location. The Philippines sits on the Pacific Ring of Fire, the world's most active seismic belt. Here, tectonic plates dive beneath each other, and this immense pressure pushes magma to the surface. That's why the country hosts not only Taal, but dozens of active volcanoes like Mayon, Pinatubo, and Canlaon. In other words, the land in the Philippines is still breathing. The mountains appear silent, but deep underground, movement never stops. Scientists closely monitored the small eruptions of 2025. Sometimes, small eruptions release the volcano's energy and reduce danger. Other times, they signal major upcoming activity. It's estimated that Taal's magma system extends to about 10 kilometers below. So, this volcano that looks small at the surface is actually fed by immense underground energy. Because of this, PHIVOLS experts often urge people not to approach the crater island. Phreatic eruptions can happen with no warning. Sudden gas release, ashfall, and lava fountains are possible. The peaceful view of the lake can turn into a deadly trap in seconds. Taal is not just a geological phenomenon, it's also a cultural symbol. To the Filipino people, it's both feared and respected. There are old legends saying Taal erupts with the anger of the lake god. Yet, the region still attracts tourists. The towns built around Taal Lake mesmerize with their views. Boat tours on the lake offer a unique experience. Here, people feel that the beauty of nature and its danger can coexist. Looking at Taal's history provides even deeper understanding. Its first eruption was recorded in 1572. It flared up again intermittently during the 18th and 19th centuries. The Great Disaster of 1911, followed by the eruptions of 1965 and 1977, shaped the region many times over. Even in modern times, the eruptions of 1991 and 2020 affected the nation's economy, agriculture, and daily life. Each decade of silence actually means energy is building up beneath the ground once again. The small eruptions of 2025 were a continuation of this cycle. Nowadays, scientists monitor Taal using advanced seismic sensors. Gas emission rates, ground movements, and changes in hot springs are constantly measured. Yet every new piece of data shows that nature has not revealed all its secrets. The exact size of the magma chamber, how much pressure has built up, or when the next eruption will occur, all remain unknown. Still, everyone agrees. Taal is alive. Its small size is just a veil hiding its true power. This volcano reminds us that the greatness of nature is not defined by size, but by energy. This little giant, hidden in the silence reflected on the water in the middle of a lake, gives humanity a quiet lesson. Even the smallest can shake the world when the time comes. If you like this interesting and mysterious story of Taal Volcano, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe to my channel for more nature and science content, and leave your thoughts in the comments below. What do you think is the greatest strength of the smallest? Let's meet in the comments.